Hi, my name is Daniel and welcome to this video. This is a law reflection video from my book, The Sword of Truth. We will be looking at the king. Who is the king? In The Sword of Truth, the king is one of the central figures in the story, yet he is not described in great detail. He does not appear on every page. He is not constantly visible. He is rarely encountered in dramatic fashion, and yet his presence is everywhere. It is seen in the choices Albert and Charles make and the things they do. It is heard in the echoes of truth that remain in a broken world. It is felt in the quiet conviction that something greater once held all things together. This is intentional. The story is not explaining every aspect of the king. It is about understanding what he represents, why he matters, and why so many search for him, even when they do not realize that he is what they are seeking. The king is the source of life. In The Sword of Truth, many speak about the king. Some claim to act in his name. Others quote fragments of his truth. Still others reshape his word to justify their own desires. But one of the great dangers shown in the story is this: when the king is treated as a means to get what we want, rather than the source of life itself, the world begins to break. Truth becomes something to manipulate. Love becomes conditional. Power replaces faithfulness. The king is not there to serve human ambition. He is not a path to comfort, success, or control. He is the source of truth, order, and life itself. And when that order is reversed, when his name is used but his authority is ignored, the decay does not begin with collapsing buildings and broken walls. It begins within people. Cities fall only after hearts have already drifted away. The king is known by his voice, not by spectacle. The king does not rule through overwhelming displays of power. He does not shout over the noise of the world. He does not force obedience. He does not compel belief. He calls. Those who truly know him and know his voice are marked, not by dominance, but by faithful obedience. They recognize his voice, they respond to it, and when they do, they are sent, not to rule over others, but to serve. In the story, those who hear the king are few. They are not impressive. They are often uncertain, sometimes afraid, but they are devoted. The king's authority is not proved by how loudly he speaks, but by how deeply his voice transforms those willing to listen. The world breaks when relationships with the king are lost. One of the quiet themes running through The Sword of Truth is that the world does not collapse all at once. It drifts. People slowly begin to believe small lies. Communities weaken, trust erodes. Obedience fades into self-interest. Long before walls begin to break, relationships have already begun to fail. When the king is forgotten, his word is neglected, his truth is neglected, suspicion grows. When love is treated as mere feeling rather than faithful action, unity breaks into divisions. The greatest damage in the story is not caused by obvious enemies alone. It is caused by half-truths, by divided hearts, by people who remember the king's name but no longer live under his rule. The absence of the king is first felt in how people treat one another. The king restores through faithfulness, not conquest. Restoration in the Sword of Truth does not come through conquest or spectacle. It comes slowly, quietly, faithfully. The king does not erase pain with a gesture. He heals through truth. He works through imperfect people, fearful people, willing people. His restoration is not marked by pride, but by humility, not by dominion or overpowering, but by love spoken faithfully. Not by instant transformation, but by costly patient renewal. This is why the journey matters more than any display of strength. In this world, small acts of faithfulness often carry more weight than grand victories. A final reflection then. In the Sword of Truth, every character is searching for something. Some seek certainty, some seek power, some seek comfort or control. But beneath all of these desires lies a deeper longing, a longing for the king himself, whether recognized or not. This is a story about what happens when truth is neglected and forgotten, and what that loss does to a world. But it is also a story about what happens when truth is found again, when it is listened to, when it is believed, and when people respond, not with ambition, but with faithful obedience. The king may not always be seen, but his presence defines everything. Thank you for watching this video. If you'd like to explore more of this world, then continue to follow along as I upload more videos about its cities, about its struggles, and about the quiet work of restoration in a world that has been forgetting truth. Until the next video, this has been Daniel J. York. Thank you.